Post Up Thursdays on MSP Waves. Get ready to post up.
Well, this, well, that would explain why y'all couldn't hear me. So let's rewind and take that back to the TOP. Welcome, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, from all over the World Wide Web. Welcome to MSPWaves.com. You're listening to Post Up, a live curation and engagement podcast. And what does that mean? Well, a lot of people ask that. So what does that mean? What does curating mean? What do you do when you curate? Curating is pretty simple. It means that we get a bunch of things that we like and appreciate and want to put together into one place to showcase and display for the world to see and appreciate as well. And for instance, a museum does curation, and art galleries do curation, and people who compile short stories in a way do curation. And so what we do is we curate online social media content of any and all sorts, and we couldn't do it without you. So as I say week after week, this show is all about you because what we're curating is your content, and hopefully that's why you're here. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce my co-host, the one and only Rizzo. Are you with us?
JP,
Yes.
would a pimp be a curator of hoes?
I mean, I've never been to Amsterdam, but from my understanding of the red light district, you can walk around and kind of there's like display windows, like Macy's windows of prostitutes, whores, whatever you want to call them. So I suppose, in a sense, some pimps are curators. Yes.
Wow, that's so cool. Would I be a that's so amazing.
You know what? I knew
Can
a curator once that owned an abandoned Piggly Wiggly. It's a supermarket that used to exist around the South. This was in New Orleans. And he let all the local graffiti
Yes.
artists paint the entire building from top to bottom. So, in a sense, he was a graffiti curator.
So is a dog breeder a curator of dogs?
No, that's a dog breeder.
I don't know if I'm picking it up. I'll get it through the show.
Oh, hello everybody, and welcome back. I'm seeing some awesome familiar names. I'm seeing some people that come and go. I'm really looking forward to seeing some new names. I think I actually see one, as a matter of fact. So that's awesome. I'm always excited to see new names up in here. For those of you listening at home, not and have not joined us yet, we are live in the Peace, Abundance, and Liberty Discord server. If you found us through the posts on any one of our blogs or social media, you should have the links to mspwaves.com. And then, of course, you can if you go to minnowpond.org, that will automatically direct you into the Discord server, and then just scroll down and find us in the MSP Waves audience chat. And you can also listen through Discord, so you don't have to listen or watch online. You can stay in the Discord and participate in the live chat and hear the show at the same time, and actually be part of the show. So basically,
Oh,
we're gonna go over a little bit of housekeeping. What's that, Rizzo? What do you got?
we got potato problem.
Uh oh.
Rondon said I'm always frozen on the website because potato.
Really?
Yeah,
Well,
it's okay. I'll catch up halfway through.
actually, for some reason, you're sharing your screen with me in it, which you can actually full screen yourself, because
What?
they can already see my ugly mug on the screen next to you.
I don't know what I'm doing.
But yeah, it does look like you're frozen.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a bad face to be frozen on a computer screen necessarily.
I was looking at porn.
Well, turn the porn off because that's something we're going to talk about a little bit as we go over some housekeeping. And if you could full screen yourself in the Discord so that it comes through with just your pretty ugly face on there. So housekeeping. Basically, this is how it works. If you're here, your chances are you're here because you want to present some of your content. That content can exist on any number of websites, social media, blogs. It could be on the decentralized web. It can be anywhere on the centralized web. We don't care if it's on Instagram, Facebook, Steam it, Hive. I mean, there's so many WordPress, your own website, whatever domain that may be. We had a Kickstarter presented on our first show, which I think is awesome. I haven't seen anyone do that again, and I'd be looking forward to seeing something like that again as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to have the link to your post, the URL, hopefully already copied, ready to paste in the chat. Await your turn. And how will you know it's your turn? Well, there's an emoji that you're
And
going
you
to share.
you send the emoji, and then you send the link
Well,
to
no,
what you want to share directly to me.
right. Well, actually, yeah. So send the emoji. Put the emoji in the chat. Now, where the hell is the emoji? There it is. All right. Boom. That's the post up emoji. If you want to present, give us an emoji in the chat room. As well, you can direct message Recovery Inc., aka Rizzo, and he's going to keep track of the order of who's in line, who's in the queue. Try to have your URL already copied, ready to paste into the chat. Wait your turn before you do that. Now, we're going to add a couple of little rules here. We did say in the very beginning that we're not going to restrict adult content. However, we do require warning. So if you have something that's somewhat racy, somewhat offensive, somewhat, adult in any way, shape, or form, again, it's perfectly cool for you to share it. Give us a heads up. Let us know that it's not safe for work. So if anybody watching, needs that warning, it's there. Other than that, I don't know. It's pretty wide open, I think.
How much money could someone stand to win on this show?
Well, you tell us.
I
Well,
honestly don't know.
how much have you given away on this show already? Have you kept a tally?
I don't know. How many shows in are we?
Ooh, this is number 5.
Number 5. Plus, we were doing the morning show
Well, right,
and the
we were,
afternoon
yeah.
show. So that's on average 100, 150, about 175 times 5. So about 1,000 Hive.
That's a
A
lot of
little less.
math.
It's 750 Hive.
So we've given away roughly close to 1,000 hives so far on the show. We're only 5 weeks in, and some people listening at home might be like, "Hive, what are they talking about? What's the big deal?" Well, Hive is a very stable cryptocurrency that you earn for posting, commenting, and upvoting on the Hive blog, which is free for everyone to use. And it does translate into dollars and cents, just like Bitcoin or any other stable cryptocurrency out there. So we are giving away money. Come and get it.
Hell yeah.
So let's see. We have a presenter. Is anything else we need to go over? Oh, I think we have a guest presenter tonight in house, don't we?
Do we?
Well, she said she was going to, and she's shaking her head yes.
Oh, yeah. Go on over to JP.
I was sending her your way.
Oh, she's here.
You have a cooler office than me.
Yeah. I need to send the URL to me on my phone. So as she gets ready, some of you all might know Liz dot Wrights. Liz dot Wrights. Yeah, that's it. She's on Hive every now and then and all. I honestly, bro, I gotta apologize to our audience. I have been not hiving hard. I have not been going in the Hive paint.
I was
But
wondering. I saw your
I
last post was 11 days ago.
I haven't Steam it at all, so that's pretty cool.
That makes a lot of people here happy, I'm sure.
Yeah. Fuck Steam it.
Fuck it all at the end of the day.
Fuck you, JP.
You know what?
For introducing me to Steam it. How dare you?
It gets addictive.
Well, you should have introduced me to High first.
Well, I felt like we had to go in order. All right, so we do have a presenter. Is should we wait for Liz or should we move forward with our one? Well, we've Rondon's asking if we're doing the DM thing, and yes, we did explain that earlier. So that's the way we would like to do it moving forward. Right now we've only got one person in queue, so it's not terribly confusing. So we're okay.
Whenever it is. What? Text message. Anything. We're just getting it over because she didn't have her computer in front of her. So I'm just
Oh,
getting it so I can share it, you know.
I'm curious how I'm doing here with my stream because I learned a little tricks, couple tricks earlier today as I was doing sound check and whatnot. And as some of you know, we've been having some issues with lag, but it looks like we're doing really well. So it looks like the trick I learned is working.
I'm logged into the website. My face is screening.
Well, but see, I think that's
Blinking.
your fault. That's because you've got to. Did you change your screen so it's just your face, or do you still have us both next to each other?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I definitely changed it.
Okay, because then it's definitely frozen.
It's definitely frozen.
That might be my fault. Let's see if I can play with it while we're talking.
So, anyways, we've got Liz.Writes. I'm just gonna share it for her. And here she is.
I'm just gonna sit over here. So this post is for all those people who have a business and want to promote it, want to market their business on Instagram, or anybody that wants to be an influencer, or anybody that just wants to, have a bunch of Instagram followers for no damn reason. But I personally use my Instagram to sell my services and to promote my business. So this is how I increase my reach and my engagement on Instagram. So the first thing that I had to learn to do for myself was to post shareable content. Now, what's shareable content? Basically, it's a type of post that makes somebody say, "Yes, I love this so much that I need to show it to other people, whether it's their friends or their family or whether they just want to reshare it on their own Instagram." So, how do you make shareable content? It's right. So basically any idea that you have, it's going to be shareable if you put it into some kind of graph or chart or a really aesthetically pleasing picture or anything that just looks nice or presents a lot of data in one image that people can share and other people right away will know exactly what you're talking about from that one image. The next thing is to either educate, inspire, or entertain. So posts that kind of just say, "How was your Sunday?" are not going to be shareable content. They're not going to really work. They're not really providing any type of value to anybody besides people who actually want to answer, which will not be many because you're not asking anything specific. So what this type of content is, either teaches people how to do something, but again, people on Instagram have a very short attention span, so you would want it to be one thing and be very clear and very concise on what you're teaching, how people should do this, and maybe why they should even care about this. And if you want to inspire people, tell them about your story, tell them about your life, tell them how you got from point A to B. And it doesn't have to be super personal. I know some people don't like sharing personal things on the internet. I personally don't mind because I believe that if it helps even one person with something that I was struggling with and something that I got over, I think it's worth it to share that information. The next thing would be to have a captivating intro. So when you scroll through Instagram, you only see one line of text and then you have to click more to continue reading. So that one line is the most important part of your post because, yes, because people need to read that and say, "Well, I want to know more about this." So how do you do that? You can ask a question. You can have a provocative statement. You can say something people disagree with. So they would want to click more and see, well, what the heck is this girl talking about? Then the next thing is you want to provide value. So everything I do, any type of content that I ever put out, I always strive to provide value. So my goal in anything in my business and in my life is to give before I ask for anything, to give before I take anything. And if you are doing this for your business, it also helps you build your reputation. So you can teach something again. You can just give things away for free to build your reputation and to have people say, well, okay, this person knows what they're talking about. Maybe I should, hire them for whatever service they're selling. And then finally, a little bit more technical is to do your hashtag research. So I like to mix high volume and medium volume hashtags. I like to check my analytics to see that these hashtags are actually working. And I like to have separate groups of hashtags. So Instagram allows you to have 30 hashtags. I do 25. And I never ever use the same hashtags more than one day in a row. So I probably have 6 groups of hashtags that I rotate, because if you use the same ones every day, Instagram is going to think that you are a bot.
Mm.
So those are all my tips on how to increase your engagement, increase your reach, get more eyes on your business or on your personal Instagram or whatever it is that you want to share with the world, how to get that heard and seen.
Excellent presentation, Liz. Thank you. I really like the fourth point down is really provide value. That's something that for a long time was lacking greatly on social media. That when I first started using sites like Steemit and Hive on the decentralized web, that people tended to were really focused on providing valuable and meaningful content and engagement, which was something that you really didn't hear about much on mainstream platforms such as Facebook or Instagram. Of course, Instagram I think was in its infancy or didn't exist yet. But that is a great point and a great addition to kind of the rules, so to speak.
Yeah, so I found that a lot of people feel that they have to put out content, and maybe they don't know what type of content to put out, so they just kind of say, hey, how are you guys doing, or just put something out just for the sake of putting something out. But I totally believe in always providing value to your audience, whatever it may be.
Right. Excellent. Thank you so much for that. We are always welcome, and keep up the great work.
Thank you.
Word. All right. So I think before we get into the other presenters, I think we skipped a very important part. Our top 3 winners from last week. Rizzo, are you there?
Yeah. So
He's there.
I've got a puppy in my way, man. There was a puppy in my way.
Oh, the puppy.
So let's start with like third place, man.
Third place. And that's going to be I'm going to put it up on the screen for everybody. Tripode. For those of us not illiterate. Tripode with a Hive post, recycling challenge, marine collection, number 5, CNET. A lot of people really like this post a lot. A lot of us here are into things like upcycling, recycling, reusing, and sustainability. And I myself am very much into saving the ocean from these horrible nets that are killing turtles.
Fuck the turtles.
Fuck turtles. I love turtles. And yeah, I just think this is really some beautiful stuff, and certainly one of my favorite posts. So that was our third place winner from last week. Congratulations, Tripode. I don't think you're here with us, but you'll get the message.
And then Rondon shared his mom.
Oh no, he didn't share his mom. He shared his post. Come on.
You didn't like that. As soon as I said it, I was like, "That's not right." That's inaccurate.
Yes, Rondon has inspired us all with a "Bring Your Mom to Hive Day," and I think we're working on that. We want to do an episode of Post Up. Bring your mom to Post Up Day. So everybody get your mom's posting, and let's see if she can create as awesome content as Rondon's mom, aka Pink Dragonfly, with her amazing photography.
For those of you who do not know, my mom's dead. Well, no, she thinks I'm dead. I don't know. We just don't talk.
She's dead to you.
No, she's live to me. I'm dead to her.
Okay.
If you talk to my mom, tell her I love her and I miss her very much.
Same thing if you talk to my mom.
But not her husband.
All right, listen. This is a different show.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're right.
Save that for Sundays. So
All
yes.
Right, so Solo Miner got 50 racks. I'm sorry, 50 hive.
50 hive racks.
50 hive racks.
We should start minting hive so we can
And then-
make it rain.
Yeah. And then Pink Dragonfly, pretty fucking dope name. She got 25 hive.
Wow.
And then
Yeah.
Solo Miner, who is an amazing person. Is he in the chat?
No, I don't believe so. Monopoly's with us. I was about to say I'm waiting around for Monopoly to show up. He's here.
Where's his emoji?
I don't know. We didn't get one yet. We've only got one presenter, so we've got time to bullshit. That's why we're bullshitting.
I like Max saying same shit, different font.
So congratulations to Tripode, Rondon's mom, and Solo Miner for our top 3 picks. Excellent posts. Keep it coming, y'all. You're always welcome on the show. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. And for some reason, my OBS is not updating the screen. So, those of you watching at home, forgive me for being a little behind here.
That's okay.
All
Oh,
right. So,
You there?
now, yes, I'm here. I guess we can go ahead and roll into our curation, this insane, crazy lineup we have tonight.
yep. First and foremost, in the chat, you will see everyone's been paid out from last week.
Awesome.
Throwing out some money. So we had someone already in line, Sherry,
Mon chéri.
who has something that I believe is not safe for work at all.
She did say it was something
Very
offensive.
offensive.
And so,
Very offensive.
listen, I'm all about it. Bring it on.
I hope I hope some people never listen to us again after you share this.
All right, so Sherry, I have dragged you into the live on air room, which means you are live with us. If you have a mic, you may speak. If not, you can go ahead and drop your link in the chat and we'll speak for you.
Okay, do you hear? Yeah, do you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So hi everyone.
Hello. Welcome to Post.
Hello.
Thank you. So I'm gonna share it, but don't be scared of the title, okay?
Now wait a minute.
Not safe for work?
It's kind of like it's not. It sounds like, looks like NSFW, but it's not.
Okay, well, just to be safe, it's somewhat NSFW, ladies and gentlemen. So go ahead and share it with us.
Hi. Okay.
It's a dick.
I mean, Rizzo is not safe for work, and yet we are in his workplace.
Well,
Yeah, I am not safe for work. No. Tits and ass.
He has Tourette's. I'm sorry.
Actually, yes.
No, I was just
I
reading it.
put some. Okay, I put some humor in it, but it's really to show how cryptos have taken such a such a strong place in our society, because even I actually, in my comments, I didn't know that it's PayPal, Visa, MasterCard cards. They didn't want to be part of some porn. Crypto didn't stop it. So that shows the power and really the new path that in our economy, like it's everywhere. So even in porn. So BTC and Litecoin just popped in, and it's there. So if it's there, it means that it's, I mean, as you know, porn industry is huge, and so it's to me it's a huge sign of like
Rizzo's dick.
Well, she keeps saying porn is huge. I can't stop laughing. I love it. You're one of my favorite curators, especially with the implant. Now we're talking about porn and crypto. We're on a roll.
Well, you know what? This this is cool because I really like what you're talking about in this post. A couple of years ago, I think Pornhub really
Mhm.
started to get involved in some like community kind of development sort of stuff. Where they were sponsoring plow trucks, plowing snow in the wintertime, and
Yeah.
they did some other things. I can't remember now. I remember they hit the news
Probably
for.
plowing.
I mean, what else are you
Great.
gonna do with all that porn money? Give it back.
Oh, it's
You know what's
I won't
crazy
say the
too?
word again. It's yeah.
My last post was
Mhm.
about Jenna Jameson, the porn star.
Yes, it was.
Oh, I have to
Yeah.
read that. Yeah.
Oh, it's horrible. It's that recovery stuff. It's really boring.
He writes about people who don't do drugs and drink anymore.
I
Who wants to hear
know.
about that?
I feel like a sellout. I just did so many drugs. I have to be like, I can't do them no more.
I read his
Loser.
posts. I read his posts while I'm really high.
Bro, that's probably like.
Oh yes, yes,
But
yes.
you
I
like
mean, I
get
don't.
high a different
Yeah.
way than I did.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
So this is a great post. Thank you so much. Sherry, where do you hail from?
Huh?
Where are you from?
I'm from Paris.
I thought
Uh,
so. I knew you were French.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Oui, oui.
Cultured.
Yeah. Do re mi la sol fa si do. Do re mi fa sol la si do. It's funny how you say ti do. You don't say si do.
No, we don't.
Yeah, you say ti do.
That's right. We're
That's
we're
funny.
just we're Americans. I mean, we we don't even call them French fries anymore, right?
You say fuck the French.
Ah!
I had a French girlfriend in ninth grade. Actually, she was really cool.
Oh
I'm not
yeah.
French. I'm not
Yeah.
French, and I'm not a girl.
Some French can be cool.
I like
Yeah.
I like French people. My daughter, I have a 10-year-old daughter who wants to be a pastry chef, and so the
Mm.
French are very much into pastries, and she's
Oh yes, they're the best. Actually,
yeah.
it's yes. In terms of food, it's actually the best. Yeah.
Yeah, I've tried a lot of French pastries. I've never been to France.
Uh-huh.
My mother has.
Mhm. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. It's yeah. Okay, so feel free to to read my
We
my
will,
Pornhub.
and you will be curated in our after show post, so watch out for that. And who knows, you may be one of our top 3 next week.
Thank you, and
Wah.
and have a laugh, because it's I did it on a with humor. Okay, so
All right.
there you go. There you
Thank
go.
you very
Thank
much,
you.
Mon Chéri. We're gonna move you back into the audience
Yes.
chat, and hopefully we'll see you again.
Yes. Thank you. Bye.
All
Uh,
right, I am dyslexic, so I can't even read this next name.
uh,
Monopoly wants to come on last.
okay.
That's a risky play he's doing there. He might be driving home still.
Well, we've got our second presenter is a regular, is becoming a regular. So I'm gonna go ahead and drag her into the live. Alindigo. Hello and welcome back to Post Up.
Yes.
Are you with us?
She said yes. She's replying. Hello.
Okay.
Does your mic not work? If your mic doesn't work, go ahead and drop that link to your curation. And just remember, ladies and gentlemen, just have your links ready. So after we're done curating this, we're going to go ahead and go to Mariano. All right. And so the non-existence of laziness. This is a Peak D post. Procrastination at its best. Love that image.
All right, let me get it up on the big screen here. I'm messing around with OBS trying to get things to work right. So
OBS being an SOB.
yeah, well, we've been having some issues, and I spent a little bit of the when I did my pre-show post, I spent some time tweaking things, and I got some of it tweaked right, but now the browser isn't opening up every time I share a post, so I have to kind of finagle it. So hopefully everybody at home can see it on the screen. If not, don't worry, you'll get a chance to look at the post yourself. So procrastination and the non-existence of laziness. Sounds like it's right up my alley.
You're a fucking hippie.
You know, I I didn't really learn much about procrastination until I did 4 years straight in college, and pretty much wrote every one of my A papers like the day it was due.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, for the most part.
No.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding.
God.
I never had a morning
No.
class.
You rode your bike
I
to
did.
school both ways.
I uphill in the snow, barefoot.
Both ways.
All right, so
And then
Alindigo
also,
can't talk, right? So mic doesn't work. All right, so it's an article about procrastination.
and I think she even did a second post of this in Spanish, but it was posted 2 hours ago instead
Okay.
of this one 8 hours ago.
And it was inspired by a Medium post. Medium is another wonderful social media site where you can blog and get some great engagement. I think Medium is a decentralized site, but you'll all will correct me if I'm wrong. Um, it was written by a psychologist named Devin Price, who inspired her to write this. And I'm definitely going to read this because I myself am a credentialed psychologist and am very much into psychology, and particularly things like procrastination and laziness, which I feel are kind of innate in the human species. I don't think we have enough time on this show to really get into the nuts and bolts of it, but
Do I procrastinate?
oh, so Elindigo says something really interesting in the chat. Sh- Um, we get a lot of bilingual posts on this show. We get for the most part Spanish and English. There sometimes we get people from Africa, and we just had someone from France who posted in English. But we get a lot of Spanish and English, and typically the post will be written in both languages, sometimes side by side or one paragraph after the other. She says that she doesn't like doing that, so she posts them separately. Um, Really interesting. I probably there are people out there who would prefer it that way. People who exclusively read English and or Spanish would probably want to see the post in either or rather than have it cluttered by both languages. So I think it's a matter of personal taste. I I kind of like the bilingual posts when they're together, but I read both languages. But
I like the fact that I was just able to give her 2 upvotes.
and that's and that's another plus because if you're using a blog such as Hive where you can earn payouts per post, you do increase the likelihood of making more a little bit more out of one post. You
Mm,
turn one into
and
two.
Cherie, am I saying her name wrong? Cherie said double work, double curation. And that's the truth of it because you have to format it, get it all down and everything. And you could spread your post out where you might be doing 3 posts a week, you might be doing 6.
Yeah.
And and if our main thing here is to get more people come into Hive, you kind of want to get a genre or language specific post out to them so they feel like it's a home for them.
Now someone says you will get flagged for that. I say yes and no. There are sticklers who will go around the decentralized web and do silly things like flag people for things that they don't particularly like, that aren't necessarily against the rules. Um, I don't have any problem with it, and I think it's silly if you would flag someone for double posting in different languages. I used to argue a lot about sort of the copy and paste boilerplate posts that I do because I put a description of each of the podcasts and kind of use the same image for each post, and then I just change my internal paragraphs from week to week, whatever's going on, and update everyone and change the links. So I've gotten some shit for that, and honestly, like that's the way I like it. That's how I post. It makes things a little easier. I don't have time to create a completely original post each and every time I post, so it makes my
Well,
workflow easier.
people have given me hard time recently, and I've kind of tried to fall back. Like Jenna Jameson, 100%. I did not talk to her. And I pulled like certain things that she said to make that post.
Right.
But a lot of the addicts posts that I do, where I ask them to tell me their story and all, I'm literally on Instagram, Facebook, and all, just asking people their story, getting them to write it out, helping them with it, and encouraging them. And people have bitched at me like, a lot of your posts is just other people talking. Well, yeah, but I put in the work to find them, and put it out there. And now all of a sudden, John Doe is like, yo, I have a blog about me on this thing called Hive and is bringing more people to Hive.
Yeah. Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with what you do. I mean, I've been a podcaster and blogger for a long time, and I've had plenty of situations where I've interviewed people and had to translate those interviews into writing, or put those interviews up, as a recording. And I've even, as a college student, have had to interview people and write sometimes what they say verbatim. Of course, you cite them and give them credit, and as long as you're giving credit when due, there's really nothing wrong with it. It's just that's the thing about the decentralized web is people who've been here for a long time kind of feel like they've set certain standards and they've kind of developed certain etiquette and they're real sticklers about it. But at the end of the day, we're driven very much by anarchist ideals, and that's one of the
Coronavirus isn't real.
that's one of the things I love about it. So everybody keep it up and do exactly what makes you feel good, what you like, what you think is right. As long as you're not plagiarizing and you're giving credit when it's due, have at it.
There was like some feedback in my mic there. I don't know what happened. That was really peculiar.
That was just one of your Tourette's outbursts.
Was it?
Yeah.
I find it funny you said you don't have a problem with anything I do, and you probably have a whole problem with my existence in general.
No,
Fuck turtles.
I'll get over it. All right, so we've got another presenter in line, which I think we've had on the show before, Mariano.
Hell yeah. What's up, fam?
Mariano, you are in the live room with us. If your mic is active and you're able to talk, go ahead and drop the link.
Fam, what's up?
Check, check. 1, 2. All right.
Check, check. 1, 2.
Oh, there we go.
3, 4, 5.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What happened there? Mariano, we did hear you, but then you popped out.
We getting trolled?
All right. Well, Mariano, if you have a link, go ahead and drop it in the chat. I'm going to keep trying to drag you into the room and see if you can talk with us for a minute. What's happening? You're in the Twilight Zone.
Well, are we supposed to like be talking and keeping the show going and stuff?
Yeah,
So-
we're supposed to be kind of professional and
fam.
and not not leave dead air while we're fiddling about here.
Well, I pet a dog today.
All right, there we go. We have a post.
But you don't want to hear about the dog I pet?
Where's the dog? Send her in here. I want to pet her.
Say Idisuda.
Idi Suda. This dog speaks Russian.
She's hearing it come through my speakers. Just you gotta be louder.
Idi Suda.
You're
Hola,
hurting
hola,
people's
hola, hola,
ears.
hola.
Oh, Mariano.
Hola, Kumba Español.
Hola, ¿cómo están, amigos? ¿Qué
Bienvenido
tal?
a Post Up.
Oh, jeez.
Muchas gracias por la oportunidad.
He
En
said
esta
thank you.
yeah, I'm trying to Spanish, but okay. I'm kind of nervous today. I don't know what's happening.
No, you don't have to be
This
nervous, man.
microphone,
That's
this
okay.
microphone is giving me a hard time. But anyways, I will try to, present my post, and well, I'm gonna start with saying that it's been a while since I haven't drawn anything, and this is a little drawing that I made, uh, a week ago, more or less, and it's I was on the beach the other day, and I stumbled with a bird, a beautiful bird, and I love the colors of this animal, and I said to myself, I have to draw this bird, and even though I haven't drawn anything in like months before, because I have I have been focused on music and writing and other stuff, and uh, I've been in a creation block or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And I said to myself, dude, you have to make it. You have to make it. And yeah, I pushed myself. And finally, one day, out of nothing, really randomly, I decided to draw this bird. And at first, it was terrible. I made a meme about it. The first try, it was so awful. Like it's not. If you see the post, it's terrible. It's the most awful thing
No, it's
I
not.
ever
Stop
done in
saying
my
that.
life. No, dude,
Stop saying that. I'll
it,
mute your mic if you keep saying this
Yeah,
is
don't
terrible.
be so hard on yourself. I was gonna say I think the drawing is excellent. This is a beautiful bird. I'm looking at the actual pictures
Bro,
of the
you
birds.
see the blue in this? Like the blue in the sky in the background, like it's shaded in. You're showing the tree like just like swooping. Oh my God, that's what did you use to color this?
It's in the post.
yes,
Well, oh, it is English.
yeah, like
Animal.
yeah,
And it's so much
So
more than just the bird. It's the pictures you took of the bird and everything.
yeah, when I stumbled upon this bird, I record them eating an apple. It was beautiful because this you can hear the sounds, and they made they make the tweeting. And yeah, it has his sounds. And also, it's the first time that I made a drawing using this app called Autodesk Sketchbook. And I colored. First of all, I took the picture of the drawing itself, and then I made the editing in a software on the phone, on the tablet. And after that, I made motion. I put some motion on the picture. And yeah, it was a really good experience. And um, it was very motivating. So that's what this post is all about. Um, it's a creative post, and I'm gonna. Since then, I'm using more this app that I really recommend. It's called Autodesk Sketchbook, and it's really cool. You can make different kinds of drawings and painting, all of it.
Oh.
I made this little animation and little video, and yeah, yeah.
Now
That's it.
this
Thank you,
bird
guys.
this is in the Amazon.
I
Yes,
shop
this
on
is
Amazon every day.
Not that Amazon.
Oh,
Where exactly in the Amazon are you?
I'm right now. I'm in Brazil. I'm in
Okay.
Sao Paulo, and this is in the north, littoral north of the
nice.
state of Sao Paulo. It's in the beach. I was making sports. I went to the beach and stumbled upon a bird. And yes, they are from here, and they are really not afraid of humans. That's what I love about this bird.
Well, not if you throw apples to them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They really hungry. Yeah, they are really fun. I love this bird. It's called Sechicores, which means seven colors. And yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for an excellent post.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Yeah, I love this post.
Yeah.
So he speaks what's your name was asking if he speaks Portuguese.
Oh. Oh, I moved him back into the audience chat, but in Brazil I think they predominantly speak Portuguese, but he was speaking think he was speaking Spanish earlier, but he can tell us in the chat. All right. So let's see. Next up in the queue, Monopoly said he wants to go last, so
yeah.
we're gonna go ahead and bring
Yeah.
a yay, a yay, a
Hey,
yay, a
hey,
yay.
hey, yo, all up in my naso.
All right. Hello and welcome to Post Up. I think this is a first for you. You are in the live chat room. If your mic is working, you can go ahead and say hello.
Yeah.
Or not.
He speaks Spanish, Portuguese, and French, and English. You speak
Oh.
very good English. That's 4 languages.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm still in bed. I'm a bit sick, guys. So you're gonna have to bear with me.
Oh, that's all right.
That's fine.
It's not.
I'm sick
It's
in
not
the head.
COVID, is it?
Yeah.
It might be. Oh no, it's not COVID. It's got lots of phlegm.
You'll be fine if it is.
Do you smoke cigarettes?
Smoke
Nope.
more ciggies.
I love ciggies.
All right. So we've got a post. Let me see here. Oh, here's the dog. Hi, doggy. So this is a Peak D post.
I love it.
Please be my guest and take a seat. Let me show you some things I drew. Tell us about these things you drew.
So I've been overworking myself as usual. Trying to do really big posts about COVID in Australia. And I got really depressed from it. And I'm like, well, fuck it. You know, I've got art and I want to kind of reconnect with who I was. So I went through and found all my drawings, scanned them, and inverted them. I used the inverter tool on GIMP, which is the Photoshop for Linux, and played around with that for a bit, and it looks really cool. So I was really happy with it. So I inverted all the other drawings except for the thumbnail drawing that you can see. I drew a lot of it's just like abstract stuff. It was done in lead pencil, proper drawing lead pencils, so 10 different kind of strengths. So it'd be like HB, H2, 2B, 4B, 6B. And inverted them to make the black for white and the white the black.
Now, is it actually a lead pencil or we just call it that?
Well, graphite, I guess.
Yeah. I've been calling them lead pencils since I was a kid. I grew up in the 80s, and back then, I think we all ate lead chips.
With the lead windowsills.
Yeah.
Mama, can I go outside and play? Can I please go outside and play? Yeah. I never got that check.
This is really good work. I really like how you inverted them. You know what it makes me think of, the black and white ones? Have you ever done one of those drawings where you color black crayon like all over the top of it, and then you use like a toothpick to scrape the black away?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. That's fun.
That's kind of what these look like.
Why'd you change your Discord name, man?
I don't know. It was Gobley before, that's why.
Yeah, Gabrielo.
He thought we wouldn't let him on the show.
Well, no, man, he's like one of the first people I met on Hive.
Oh, I'll change it back just for you.
I didn't know it was you, and then I clicked the post, and I'm like, hell yeah.
This is great.
Hells yeah.
I like this a lot. I definitely want to see a lot more art from you. I like the color. I like the original, like the thumbnail.
Thanks, man.
So definitely keep up the good work and bring it back to Post Up.
Yeah, and before you get rid of me, I just want to say sorry for not replying to everyone's comments. I've been so busy. I'll do it today. Today's a day off. It's my birthday. So I'm going to go through and spend some time on Hive.
Well, happy birthday.
I got a question.
Hey.
Are you speaking Australian right now?
Speaking Australian.
Yeah.
He's having
live in Australia.
He's having a really hard time. He doesn't. He only speaks English.
Yeah, we've had Australian, Spanish, like so many different languages.
I
Even
speak
Australian.
Polish too. To kurwa.
I know Australia speaks English. All right. I don't think anyone realized that. God, what do you all think of me?
Oh, you don't want to know. All right, well, thank
Right.
you so much, A. Gabriel. I think you have been here before. I didn't recognize the name. You got me as well. So thanks again, and as I said, come back anytime.
Love you long time. Bye bye.
You got it.
Love you more, man.
All right, so I do believe that brings us to our last presenter.
My Napalele, and he just got leveled up.
I think
Hell
I
yeah.
think the food is here. I smell it.
Yeah, leave the food alone.
Oh, so did we order
Please
kimchi?
tell me your mic works.
What did we get? A bunch of kimchi?
We got a bunch of kimchi just from my Napoli. I don't know what I'm going to eat right now. He's typing, so I don't think his mic works, or he's putting in that link. Not really sure.
All right,
Here
there's the
is
link.
the link.
There's the link. Let's get it on the screen.
All right. If you are able to unmute your microphone, go ahead and do that, homie. Otherwise, we're just gonna read this shit. Holy
I gotta get it up on the big screen here.
Jesus.
Viewers
What?
at home.
You gotta get this up on the big screen.
OBS is just acting funny.
This is literally, I'm not even gonna say what it is, but I look at it and I just lots of crystal meth.
Oh, this is great. Evolution Abridged sand sculpture. Look at that.
This is
So,
History of the universe.
is this something
this is
you
fake
did?
news. This is fake
Oh
news.
no, this is my friend.
Oh, this is a friend of
Doesn't get
yours.
much recognition. Ammonite. He's been doing this
Oh,
series.
Monopoly's having mic issues.
Oh.
Can you hear anything?
We hear you,
Yeah,
but you're very
still in
low
and out.
and cutting in and out.
So this isn't even one of his posts. This is his homie's post. But bro, I'm so happy you brought this. This is gangster.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
If you aren't like following the links at home and all, we've got it up on the screen. But it's literally like nature meets MC Escher meets Sandcastle meets not sleeping for days.
Wow.
Yep, that's how I would describe it.
Denmark.
Denmark.
Oh, is that where this is? In Denmark, huh?
That's in Denmark.
You know, the only time I've ever seen huge sand sculptures was actually here in Florida, in Miami, on North Beach. There was a huge competition I happened to walk by years ago, and not only did they do these tremendous sculptures, they actually painted the sand as well.
Oh hell yeah. So back in Maryland, Ocean City, they got this guy that just literally does a bunch of Jesus sculptures all the time. And I thought that was pretty cool.
Out of sand?
Yeah, so he's like trying to preach the word and of your Lord Jesus Christ and everything. So he does like Jesus sculptures, and you know, he does a bunch of great ones. You know, I think he's done the Last Supper before and everything, and it's just great. And that's what made me think of this. You know.
I always have to explain when I'm laughing at stuff that's in the chat, because sometimes people watch the show at home and they don't necessarily see everything that happens in the chat, and so I just want to. I'm not just I'm not laughing at anybody in particular. There are reasons why I'm laughing.
Why are you laughing, JP? I'm talking about the Lord Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior.
Oh, I thought that was Rizzo Christ.
Oh shit, that is the resemblance is uncandid.
Uncanny.
The Mother Mary picture.
Candid camera.
Oh, Monopoly. We heard you. Wait a minute.
Oh, we heard him. Come back.
We're just rambling over
I
him.
see
and
that.
Go
The
ahead.
Mother Mary picture behind you. Behind Rizzo, there's a
Oh,
Mother Mary.
Oh, that
yeah,
one.
Yeah, the
Doing
mother.
the rosary.
Yeah, she's snorting.
You're very religious.
Mother Mary is snorting some dope in that picture.
No, that's the sacrament. I thought she crushed up the communion bread.
She got high.
This is all about man's origin, where we come from.
Mm. Yeah,
You
so
can see the DNA double helix structure into the fish,
Yes,
into the
yes.
human.
Oh, I
Oh,
actually,
yeah.
all jokes aside, this is an amazing sculpture, and I do see all the symbology in there, the DNA strands. And we did, allegedly come from the ocean. I certainly believe it.
Well, the
And
Lord.
finally, the destruction at the end. Human destroying himself.
Yeah, well, welcome to 2020. Welcome to Earth 2020.
The
Why?
year I
What's going on Earth right now?
the year I met Rizzo, 2020.
You want that to be the last year of your life.
Well, wouldn't it have been better if you just met me and it just froze there, JP?
Like your camera is on the screen.
Wonder what he's looking at on his phone.
Well, thank you, Monopoly, for an amazing post. It's always a pleasure having you, and please come back again and again.
Well,
Yes,
yeah,
we'll be here.
and this is your friend that shared this?
Yeah, it's a Hive friend. I met him
Awesome.
in a Hive.
Yeah,
Bro, Hive friends are so cool.
you're one of the very, very first bloggers I started following on Steemit. Possibly like the second, third, or fourth person I started following, and I love your content. I can't wait for you to share some of your stuff. I remember following the whole Groovy School thing and had a blast with that.
Oh, okay. I try to do something with that. I don't consider myself a blogger, more of a shitter. Like whatever comes out, I put it up.
Well, keep putting it out.
I'll work more. I'll work more on that. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
I'll be here next week.
You got it.
Hell
Bye.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I love that guy.
Me too. All right, so that brings us to the last 2 minutes of the show, and I think we did get everybody.
Where's Photon Flying Fluger?
Sound waves? I don't know. I haven't seen him in a while. I gotta hit him up, actually.
Did he get a skin charge or something?
No, I think he just smoked way too much DMT. He might have flown off the surface of the planet.
But I think Crimson comes on not immediately after, but an hour after this show.
1 hour after our show, Crimson Clad is on each and every Thursday with Full Force Thursdays. She brings you some amazing tunes in the heavy metal, industrial, goth, whatever dark, crazy, hardcore genres that you might be into. Definitely listen to her show if that's what you're into. She's an excellent host, excellent DJ, and just very informative. And it's right here on MSPWaves.com, live and worldwide. And as always, our live audience chat is in the Peace, Abundance, and Liberty Discord. Just go to minnowpond.org, and that will automatically redirect you into the Discord server. Hopefully you have a Discord name already. If not, sign up. It's completely free. And if you don't, you're missing out.
Are you scared to say she's cute because your wife's listening?
I mean, she is.
Your wife is listening, or Crimson's cute?
Probably
Which
both.
one is it?
Probably both, asshole.
Probably both.
All right, that about does it for the show, ladies and gentlemen. We'll stick around in the chat and have some fun, and we'll get to curating. Thanks so much for listening.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming out, y'all. We'll see you, I would say 2021, but